welcome to my channel. In this video I would like to talk about FastPasses, FastPass Plus system that's in place at the Walt Disney World and what it means, what it is, and things like that, and give you some tips as to how it works for me. So first things first, what is a FastPass? FastPass gives you an option to book up to 3 attractions, parades, whatever the FastPass is available for, well in advance. So if you're staying on Disney property, you can book it 60 days in advance, and if you're staying off property, you can book it 30 days in advance. So it gives you a chance to really plan out your days at Disney World. I think I have a hair in my mouth. So you can start booking your FastPass at 7 a.m. at the 60-day mark, and if you're staying at Walt Disney World Resort, you can book it on that day, the 60th day at 7 a.m. for the rest of your for the whole duration of your trip. If you're at 30-day mark and you're staying off property, then you have to do it every single day after that for the rest of your trip. I hope that makes some sense. Let me see. Now you can do this online at Walt Disney World website, and you can log in where you log into your account, or you can do download an app to your smartphone, which is what I recommend, my Disney Experience app, and you can do it on there. Now the great thing about this app is that all of Walt Disney World has somewhat of a good Wi-Fi system in place, so you can always be on Wi-Fi if that's what you need. If you don't have access to a cellular network, you can log into a Wi-Fi at Disney World, and you can update your FastPasses while you're there. So I'll get more on that later on. So, and the best thing about the FastPass, it's completely free. So here are some tips that I have that had worked for me and that I would like to pass on to you guys. So first things first, you should sync in your reservation to your My Disney Experience app or your account on Disney World, because that will allow you, that's how you're gonna be able to book these FastPasses. Do your research, make sure that which rides are available that are not under refurbishment, height restrictions if you're traveling with younger children, things like what is the most important ride thing, what types of rides there are, or fireworks and things like that. Is that something that you would like to do? So just doing a basic research and kind of writing out what's important to you and going off of that, I think it's a great starting point for making these FastPasses. Now, also another thing that I recommend is familiarizing yourself with the tier system that is in place at Walt Disney World. So Magic Kingdom doesn't have a tier system for FastPass booking, but Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios do. Now what that means is that you can pick 1 from tier 1 and 2 from tier 2. So that can make a big difference for some people in deciding which rides how to prioritize rides and things like that. So now when you go and you book these rides, I would strongly recommend booking the FastPasses at the 60-day mark, because that way you will most likely get what you're looking for. If you're staying off property at 30, it's still better than waiting until you go, but it's not obviously as good as booking it at 60. So now if you go and you start booking your FastPasses and you realize that you cannot possibly get, let's say, Frozen Ever After ride in Epcot, and this is something that you really want, well, I recommend just keep checking every day until, even once you get to Disney World, keep checking, because people can't cancel, things get canceled, things like that, and you might be able to get score one, right? So what would I say? Oh, so after you are at Disney World, I would suggest that you either write out your for every day, write out your fast passes, so that way you know what you're doing, or take a screenshot of that day's plan from the My Disney Experience app. Take a screenshot and make it as your home screen, so that way you don't constantly have to log into open your My Disney Experience app and constantly log in to look at it. Another advice that I have for booking these fast passes, actually, so before you get to Disney World, some people recommend that you don't book your fast passes first thing in the morning, because usually if you get to the park first thing in the morning, you can get on some of the rides without much of a wait. And my advice is, I for myself, start booking my fast passes for around like 10:30, 11, and then my last fast pass to be booked for about 3:34. Now, the reason for this is because if you finish all your 3 fast passes that you were able to book before, now you can start on your app booking, or at the kiosk, but as I said, I recommend the app, booking them one at a time. So, and these can be at a different park. These can be at the same park. So what I sometimes would do is I would show up for my fast pass, and usually you have to scan your Magic Band twice for the fast pass. First right at the entrance, and then just before you get on the ride. So as soon as you scan your first fast pass, first time, you can now book another fast pass. Just one at a time. So once you complete that one, you can book another one. I think one night we were able to get like 4 or 5 extra ones on top of the 3 that we booked before. So that's why I recommend having the app, because you don't have to go looking for a kiosk to book your fast passes. So yeah, so I said about those. So I think that's about it. I think I had covered most important stuff. Like I said, do your research, or if you're using a Disney travel agent, they can help you with booking fast passes, letting you know what's popular, what's not, and things like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. And if you like it, like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.